our group 15 will discuss about the social penetration theory with the phenomenon that we chose, which is the friendship between Selena Gomez and Francia Raisa. Before that, let's introduce ourselves. I am AYUNI NADIRAH binti JUHARI as a moderator for this discussion. And for speaker one,
Hi, I'm panel 1. My name is MAISARA. Okay.
Speaker two,
Hi, my name is Izaidi. I'm panel 2.
speaker three,
So hi, my name is SYAHMI bin ISHAK. I'm the speaker 3.
speaker four.
And hi, my name is Duya. I am the 4th panel.
We begin our discussion with the definition and concept of the theory from our speaker one.
Okay, so let's start with the definition of penetration theory. Social penetration theory describes the process of bonding that move a relationship from superficial to more intimate. So self-disclosure, the deliberate practice of disclosing information about ourselves, is used expressly to achieve social penetration. There is one famous model that frequently being used to describe the penetration theory, which ALYA model. As we know that human personality is multi-layered, so you got to peel them first to dig into what they are actually about. So as relation develop, communication moves from somewhat superficial talks and topics to intimate and personal one. Our public self are the outside layer of the onions, and our personal self are the core layer of the onion products. So there are 5 stages of penetration theory, which the first one is orientation stage, where the strangers exchange only impersonal information and are very conscious in their interaction. For example, when we as humans meet for the first time and we ask for the names, age, or where we live. So the second stage is exploratory effective stage, where the communication starts become somewhat more friendly and relaxed. They talk about common things such as office stuff or being roommate doing assignments. So the third stage is affective exchange, where the high amount of open communication between individuals happens. Typically, this stage consists of close friends or even romantic or platonic partners. So the first stage is stable exchange stage, where the most intimate information about the private self is continuously disclosed at this stage. This stage contains honesty, intimacy, spontaneity, or open expression of thoughts, feeling, and behavior. People in this stage usually maintain their relationships, and the last one is the penetration stage, where this stage usually occur when a person decides to stop the relationship with each other, and this stage sometimes can cause dissolution between them. So that's all from me from definition of penetration theory.
Okay, thank you, speaker one. Now let's dig into this case of the friendship of Selena Gomez and Francia Raisa and try to understand how the social penetration theory actually works. By speaker.
Thank you, moderator. Now I'll be explaining about the application of social penetration theory in the phenomena of Selena Gomez and Francia. So the phenomena of Selena Gomez and Francia can be linked with the social penetration theory. It shows that the friendship of Selena and Francia has successfully entered the third phase in social penetration theory, when their friendship becomes closer and Selena can casually share and announce her lupus diagnosis and follow up with her kidney transplant, with Francia as the kidney donor. Unfortunately, relationship between Selena Gomez and Francia also go through the last stage in social penetration theory called social depenetration stage. Evidence shows that Selena and Francia went through this stage when Selena said that Francia will never fit in with the cool groups of girls that are celebrity in the Rolling Stone interview. Francia then left a comment on Instagram post of Selena Gomez and another celebrity named Taylor Swift. However, this seems to go through the reconciliation phase after Selena Gomez wished Francia happy birthday, like almost a year after the incident. This shows that they have rekindled their friendship in private. That's all from me.
Okay, thank you. Speaker number 2. Now we move to the speaker number 3, to the role of theory in building and maintaining or establishing relationship.
So thank you, moderator. So first and foremost, every human develops and interactions with others, especially the people that are close to them. In building the interactions, they need to get involved, to get through in several process to be able to get new friends or a new contact. Those processes normally occur in society as it will help in approaching someone. So in social penetration theory, so it basically will help us to explain the process, all the process in detail on how the development of an interaction between humans are working. So basically, there were four assumptions in this theory, and the first one is that relationships will run through a process from non-intimate to intimate. So these assumptions explain on how relationships can be improved from an early stage to more complex stage. So the second assumption is relationship development can usually be predictable and systematic. For instance, there were some cases that when we plan to in the future to get married or to break down the relationships. So next, relationship development. In relationship development, there were stage that people need to deal with dependencies and dissolutions. So depenetration usually occur when a person decide to stop the relationships with others and can causes the dissolutions between them. The last assumptions is self-disclosure. Self-disclosure takes part in at the core of the relationships development. This is because self-disclosure helps us in building a lot of relationships, quality relationships. So next, the onion analogy was the common analogy that can be related to the social penetration theory, and onion models can be used to visualize the process by referring the layers, the 6 layers of the onions. So the first layer is biographical, and then second one is preference, goals, ideology, deep health fantasy, and the last one is when the people start to show their really self. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Speaker 3, for your great explanation. Now that we know about this concept briefly, how do we actually apply the social penetration theory in a critical situation? Speaker 4, please.
Thank you, moderator. Based on Speaker 3's explanation, we can fairly state that social penetration theory is the development of interpersonal relationship through gradual self-disclosure. So social penetration theory can be identified through 3 stages, which is the first one is building relationships, maintaining the relationships, and establish set relationships. So the first one is building relationship. This can be seen through when someone is carrying emergency response. So this can be done through initial disclosure. Initial disclosure is where the person has to create trust with the other person to ensure that the person can feel safe enough to disclose a certain information. For example, when a doctor is consulting their patient, they would usually state the sickness that they're going through so that the patient will feel free enough to feel comfortable enough to state the sickness more further so that the medical expert can further assist them so that they could become healthy. The second one is to maintain a relationship. This can be done through crisis management, where consistent communication can be done. We can clearly see this happening during the MCO, where the government regularly updates on what is happening during the MCO, so that we will feel more at ease during such critical situations. So they would disclose the current updates, the graphs, the statistic that is regarding to the COVID-19, so that people can feel more at ease and they could basically live their life regularly. The third one is to establish a relationship. This can be done through conflict resolution, through adaptive disclosure. This adaptive disclosure is where we can adjust the level of self-disclosure based on responses that is suitable for the other party's needs. This can be seen through humanitarian aid, such as during a humanitarian aid, where an NGO wants to assist, wants to provide help to the people in need. They would first explain their missions and the plans that they will be doing to ensure that the people that are in need can feel at ease, can feel safe, and trust them enough so that such situation can be resolved quickly. That's all for me.
Thank you, Speaker number 4, for the ideas. As a conclusion, when self-disclosure is diminished as a result of interpersonal conflict and relational pressures, social depenetration, de-escalation, or breakdown may also occur. It could cause a tie to weaken or perhaps dissolve. It might also be a pause after which the parties can restructure their relationship.